right, welcome to Watch Symposium. I'm Austin. All right, so here with a viewer and a friend from Osaka, Japan, and this is Maynard in Japan.
Hey guys.
All right, so he's got here the Rolex Ceramic Sub, and let's interview him about it. So, what do you like about this Rolex, Maynard?
Well, I like that it's the most comfortable watch I've ever worn. It is just, like, in terms of comfort, it is perfection on the wrist, I think. Everything from the inside of the clasp to the buttery smooth bracelet to just like the perfect, like, 40mm case design. I personally like the wider lugs. I think it gives a good presence. So all in all, that makes it a really comfortable watch for me. Sorry, my daughter is feeling like she wants to talk right now.
Yeah, so it looks like she's saying good things about it. She likes it?
I think she does. Yeah, I mean, I like the ceramic bezel. I like the upgraded oyster bracelet.
Yes, definitely. Now, speaking of the bracelet, obviously it's solid in links, and it's got, the clasp has the ball bearings, doesn't it?
This one does not have ball bearings.
Oh, but it's got the hook.
The Tudors have the ball bearings.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it
has a very solid.
I thought it might, because it just was so smooth.
Yeah.
When I was putting the clasp, latching the clasp. Okay, what do you dislike about it?
Nothing. Well, I mean,
service costs.
Well, yes, I guess service costs.
You haven't had one
I
of those
haven't had
yet.
it serviced yet, so.
But it came with a free service, so that's a good thing.
It did,
right?
yeah. Under the 5-year warranty that I got, free service, so that's good. I mean, I guess if I could only complain about one thing, it's that the polished sides of the case and sides of the bracelet links and polished sides of the clasp are more prone to scratching.
Okay, so you don't like the polishing. I mean, mine.
I mean, I like it, but it's kind of a like it and hate it type thing, because I like it because it gives it a little bit of flash, but I don't like it because it scratches easier.
So he's talking about the sides of the bracelet, sides of the case, which that's just kind of normal. I mean, my 14060 has that bit of polishing, as does, for example, this GMT Master 2. So polished sides. Yeah. I don't mind that. In fact,
them aesthetically. Just
I don't know how.
Practically, I don't know how I feel.
Yeah, I don't know how I'd feel if it was brushed. I think that just might be too much brush.
And that's the thing. It's a delicate balance.
Yeah. Do you anything else you dislike about it?
Not really. Pretty much love everything else about it.
As far as the advances in it, they're fantastic.
Yeah.
The proportions don't bother you at all.
No, I actually like the proportions quite a lot, because my wrist is very flat on top. So I kind of like how it appears a bit bigger than it actually is.
And the maxi case is a plus for you?
It's a plus for me, and the maxi dial. Like the hour markers being a lot bolder is a big plus for me.
Right on. And let's see, anything else? Any other final thoughts about it?
Well, I mean, the bezel action is amazing.
It's got a parachrome spring, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, that's a real plus. You don't have to worry so much about magnetization.
Yeah.
On the rehaul, it's got the
Rolex
right,
engraving,
exactly. Now you were mentioning that you chose this one because the crown on the rehaul lines up exactly, and that was really important to you.
Yeah, it was. Like, I'm a sucker for like tiny details.
Yeah,
and super OCD as you are.
Yes. That would drive me nuts if that crown was off center. But you got a good one, so that's great.
If I had to complain about one thing that Rolex does, it's that on their rehots, if they're gonna engrave them, make sure they're aligned as well.
Apparently, if they're off kilter, they will fix them. I had a viewer from London say he brought his new Rolex back and it was off center, and they fixed it for him for free. Gave him a service as well.
I wonder if they actually do that, or if they just rotate the dial a little bit, because the dial probably has a little bit of play, back and forth in the case.
Well, according to him, they did it right.
Well, that's awesome. I really hope that's exactly what they did, because they should.
And do you like the Rolex on the rehaul? Do you like that?
Yeah, I do. It's it's just a little detail that is kind of nice when it catches your eye. You're like, oh yeah, that's. I mean, some people find it obnoxious, like how vain do you have to be to have Rolex all over the Rehot? But I don't know, I like it.
And the hands are a bit thicker.
Yeah,
Right,
I think
if you look at the-
they are.
if you look at
thicker
the-
than like the older subs. I've never owned an older sub, so I can't.
I think the sub hands on are comparable to the size of the hands on this GMT. If it'll focus, there you go.
To tell you the truth, I'm not sure if they're any wider or bigger than the.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're the
older
same.
subs.
That the hands on the GMT, the minute hand at least, is the same as on my sub. So yeah, this is a little bit thicker, which, you know, visibility-wise, I guess that's a plus. And it looks bigger, and that kind of follows the trends of or the trend of bigger watches this day and time. So right on. And I guess we'll end with accuracy. You were saying this is pretty accurate.
Yeah, when I got it, it was running consistently +5 a day, and then something happened, and now it is running +1 after 8 days.
+1
Plus
after
1
8
second
days.
after 8 days.
My God,
I don't
that
know
is-
what happened, but I like it, and I hope it stays.
That's awesome. Wow, that's. I would probably trade all of my Rolexes for a watch that accurate.
Yeah, pretty
All
awesome.
right. Well, thank you for bringing it down to Fukuoka to
No
check
problem.
out. And
My pride and joy right here.
yeah, take care. See ya.
Yeah, see ya.